Today, I'm going to break down what the biggest, most sophisticated investors in the world actually are doing with their money and why almost nobody talks about it. I ran a hedge fund for a year before I even knew what a multi-strategy fund was. And here's the thing, most financial advisors don't know either. Or if they do, they can't offer you one. Let's start with what every investor is chasing, diversification. The whole don't put all your eggs in one basket lesson. You want to spread out your risk, and your financial advisor probably told you to put 60% of your money in stocks and 40% in bonds, then call it a day. But here's what nobody tells you. That 60-40 portfolio in 2022, both stocks and bonds went down at the same time. So much for diversification. Most people's idea of diversified isn't actually diversified. You're just holding different flavors of the same exact risk. Let me show you how investing world actually works, because like anything, there are levels to the game. Level 1, the financial advisor model. This is where most people are in. You work with a financial advisor, they put you in low-cost ETFs, stocks, bonds, maybe some international equity exposure. Here's the problem financial advisors are handcuffed with. They can only offer you what is available in public markets through simple, low-cost vehicles. They're managing relationships, their commission from getting you to buy these overpriced products that are not creating any alpha. They can't dynamically shift your money based on what's happening in the economy. And get this, most bond ETFs are market cap weighted. That means the companies that issue more debt, the index buys more of. Think of it like this. The more companies borrow, the more the index buys. That makes sense in stocks. Nvidia goes up, you buy more Nvidia. But in bonds, you're loading up on the companies with the most debt. It's backwards. Level 2, the do-it-yourself allocator. The next level is people who take the matter into their own hands. They're investing in individual hedge funds, maybe some private equity, doing their own real estate deals potentially. The problem here though, you're picking what's hot. Real estate was amazing for a decade. 0DT options have been on fire. Crypto has its moments, but everything ebbs and flows. You're making concentrated bets on whatever is working right now and hoping that continues. Level 3, the institutional approach. If you're an institution, a pension fund, an endowment, you hire a specialist. You build this beautiful portfolio yourself with allocations to different hedge funds, strategies, real estate managers, and private equity firms. But this takes serious resources. You need a team analyzing managers, monitoring their performance, and rebalancing. Most individuals will never get to this level. Level 4, the multi-strategy approach. And then there's the top-down pyramid of the multi-strategy hedge fund. This is what Citadel does, Millennium, and Renaissance, the biggest, most successful hedge funds in the world. You give them your money, and they say, we'll allocate this across the entire investment universe. Everything that's not private and shifts based on what the environment calls for. If inflation is running hot, they're in commodities. If the Fed is easing monetary policy, they're in equities. Gold making a run, they'll get exposure to it. Markets get choppy, they're selling volatility. They're not betting on one thing. They're dynamically allocating to whatever makes sense right now. Now you might be thinking, great, but I can't invest in Citadel. Their minimums are tens of millions of dollars. And you're right. But the traditional multi-strat world has been locked away from regular investors. But here's the concept I want you to understand. This is the concept that matters. You can apply a multi-strategy thinking to your own portfolio. It starts with understanding what are the different types of risk and premiums in the world. Equity risk premium, stocks go up over time because you're taking risk. Interest rate risk, bonds pay you for the duration where you hold the term premium. Commodity risk premium, raw materials have their own cycles. Volatility risk premium, markets price in more fear than is actually happening. Your financial advisor stops at stocks and bonds. They tell you, hold this for 40 years and you'll be fine. And maybe you will be, but there will be some painful decades along the way. The multi-strat approach says, why suffer through those decades when you can read the environment and allocate your money accordingly? Remember 2022? Everyone was miserable. CPI was spiking, stocks were crashing, bonds were getting destroyed. But here's what most people missed. When CPI goes up, commodities tend to go up too. So while everyone was losing money in the 60-40 portfolio, commodities investors had one of their best years in the last decade. That's the multi-strategy mindset. You can make money in all environments. If you're willing to look beyond stocks and bonds now, I'm not saying this will replace the bet on humanity of holding stocks and bonds. Approach this in a different way. You should absolutely have exposure to equities for the long run, but you can take more risk more intelligently when you have risk in different areas of the market. In upcoming videos, I'm going to break down each of these alternative asset classes, how commodities actually work as an inflation hedge, the bond alternative your advisor won't tell you about, and how to read economic signals to allocate money accordingly. If you want to think about investing the way the biggest hedge funds in the world do, not just buy the index and hope, make sure you subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.